Oh god, there's one person here. Hi, number one. Number two, um, this one's a lot of fun, in my opinion. It's set to a clip from It's Always Sunny, which I mean, I can show off a little bit, I guess. Hold on.
Anything exciting happen at work today? Well, I called up there and they said you weren't even there.
Can we not talk about my day?
Sure. Perhaps we can talk about my day.
And how was your day?
Not great. You know, with the dog dying and all, but somehow old Mac pulled it together. He cooked for you, he cleaned for you. In fact, Dennis, everything I do for you.
What are you talking about, man?
I'm talking about everything I do for you, and everything you do for yourself. Sleeping in your car, eating at Applebee's.
You been spying on me?
Oh, don't you turn this around on me. All you do is think about yourself. You didn't even notice that I switched up the mac and cheese.
It's that clip from it, which is a great one, and I think it's really funny. All right, I think it's silly. I think it's funny. I think it's hilarious, etc., etc. So that's the one I'm doing. I'm glad you think so. We're getting to the part where he makes him eat a dog, if you've ever seen the clip. It's horrible. It's a terrible show. But I wanted to do it because one of the writers who worked on the Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared TV show, worked on It's Always Sunny. And so when I found that out, I started going through and checking to see if there were any clips that sort of overlapped between those two. And this one just conceptually was so funny to me that I was like, I have to do it. Because these two are great. They're the best married, divorced couple in the world, in my opinion. Some people may disagree with me on that, but you know what? It's their business. So. Someone once told me that the way I draw Duck makes him look like he's bald, and I think about that like every time I draw him now. It was such a good comment, and like I'm sure they didn't mean anything mean by it, but no, it's I was trying to go for something in the reign of the actual cat that they have, who's named like Scrunty or something. I thought that would be silly. They've got very nonsensical names in that show, and I like it a lot. Let's try doing that. Some edits, of course. And if I move the hand up, it'll look better. Actually. There we go, look at him. Oh, he's a lovely boy. It's terrible. Ratty is a separate one. There's two of them. There's Scrunty and there's Ratty. I wish I was kidding. There's two of them. I know these things because I've seen the show a million times. Every time I draw this motherfucker, he makes my hand hurt. I gotta tell you, every time. I've never drawn him once and had my hand not hurt. This has gotta be a bigger brush. Let's go 15. Yes, I believe in the web series there's Ratty, and in the TV show there's Scrunty, which I always remember because it's 2 letters off from Cunty, and I think that's really funny. There's 2, and if you count the hamster that dies in episode 6, they have 3 pets. But a lot of people forget that. Actually, let me make his expression weirder. Let me weird you up. There you go, that's a little bit better. It matches the lip sync a little bit better. I gotta up the stabilizer because she is not doing me justice right now. It could be an inconsistency. There's a lot of inconsistencies in Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. But they are 2 separate little stupid food bowls for their pets, so that's what makes me think they're different pets. But there's a lot of inconsistencies. I think it's like on purpose. If it was, it wouldn't surprise me. If it wasn't on purpose, that also wouldn't surprise me, just because of the nature of it starting off as a low-budget art school film and somehow turning into a big old TV show. Big hands, he's got big hands. Got fucking Muppet hands. That's fine. There was also a mouse hole. That is true. Listen. Master of Eye Strain, you and me, we put our heads together. We can solve the mystery of how many frickin' pets these guys have. We really can. I believe in it. We'll start getting graphs. It'll get crazy. Okay, that's fine for now. How much lace did I put on his stupid little apron? Hold on. Where's your stupid apron, boy? Where's your dumb idiot apron? How much lace did I put on it? Was it only on the front or was it on the sleeves? It's only on the front. Ah, who cares? Who even gives a damn then? Who only got on the front of his apron? Who even gives a care? He's so ugly. He's so ugly. Um, check this out. Whoopsh, whoopsh, whoopsh. I love doing that in this program. It doesn't matter if I make my lines all jacked up because I can just fix them. He's so ugly. Hello, my ugly boy. It's so nice to see you again. Maybe I should make his head smaller, like the whole head. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it looks too big here. Also too wide, but that's a separate issue. Yeah. You're gonna get a case of small head, boy. It's fine though. It'll look great. Okay. A little bit this way. A little bit this way. Yeah, that looks better. That looks better. There he is. Okay, next one.
Well, of course, man. It's like Dennis. Like Dennis.
It's time to turn back on onion skin. We need her, but faded in the background. No, it's too big. That's gotta be bigger, but we'll fix it. Don't worry. Yeah, it's a very big extreme face here. And it's only gonna get worse. for fun, for comedy, so hopefully it'll work. If it doesn't work, who cares, because the sequence is like 2 seconds. And the rest of it, I think, works well enough. Fuck, he has 4 fingers. Shit on my... Ooh, shit on my ass, dude. I drew 5 in the freaking... Oh, whatever. Oh, he has 4 fingers. No! Oh, you muppet. It's fine. We'll make it work. We'll redraw this from scratch if we have to. You're so right. You know what? You got a great point. You got a great point. You got a fantastic point. It would be in line with the series. However, if I do not adhere as strictly as I can to canon while still being funny, I will combust spontaneously. His head also needs to be smaller, I think. I think I did a weird perspective thing on these without considering that his head should be tiny. You know, like kind of like when you have things at an angle like this. It gets bigger towards the bottom and smaller towards the top, so you'd be like... I think I just didn't think of that. I think I just lost my mind. That's okay though. Because I found it again. And then I'm gonna have to get a new layer for the part where he says you're eating the dog. Because... Hold on, I'll show you. I'll show you. I make him do a very big, evil laugh sequence, and it's very funny to me. But that's 2 separate layers I'm gonna have to do. Canon... You're full of nothing but good input. You're very right. Yeah, it's great. And then he throws up in the sit. It's a whole bit, dude. That episode's horrific. Yeah, and then I have like a zoom in on his face, all anime style, like a horror anime style. Then he throws up in the sink. It's great. It's great, dude. Again, they're the best and the worst. The show's crazy. It's the longest running sitcom in TV history, if I remember correctly, and it is about terrible people doing terrible things. It's very much a black comedy in the same way that Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared is, I would say. Because this guy unwittingly eating a dog is supposed to be funny in the same vein of, like, Duck strangling their cat in episode 6 is supposed to be funny. Again, it doesn't surprise me that, like, someone who worked on that show worked on Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, but I was just like, I have to, like, cross-reference this in my horrible little brain and see if there's anything that overlaps. Because if there is, I can make it. I've been doing something similar with British YouTubers. I've been, I've been watching through British YouTubers. And if they say something that sounds like something the three of them would say, I, like, put together an animatic real fast on, like, CapCut with, like, my phone. I put it together in, like, 5 minutes. I'm like, guys, check this out. This guy sounds just like Yellow Guy. Because he's British. And my friends, who are all sick of this, are like, wow, that's great. Alright, let's make that head tiny. Can we get tiny heads in the chat? I'm joking. I had said that and I forgot that I had a chat. I forgot that was real. I just said it as a phrase. Oh, well, now his head looks too small. Alright, can we get a medium head chat? That's too big, and the other one's too small. Let's tilt it. No, that looks worse. Because he's supposed to be at this angle. Oh. It sounds like him because he's British. Yeah, it does! Dude, some of the guys, they'll straight up talk like the three of them. And you're like, that's crazy. They just talk like that? They're real? Okay, if I hate his head so much, then I'll go back and do it later, but I want to get on to the next one. So, I'm going to finish up the apron. And you know what? We'll cross that ugly little head bridge when we get to it. What? You're eating Dennis. What are you talking about, man? And it's great. It's a great bit. It's okay. Yeah, okay. I knew it was closer. I was on something. So, how do I make these two look like they are? I might just have to redo the sketch. Damn. Alright. Because this is fine, but it doesn't really line up with what I'm trying to do here. And that means... turn that stabilizer down. Uber sung a bit of Duck What About My Shredder song. Did like an impersonation of him. I have never seen a Minecraft YouTuber, full disclosure, but I do believe that. And I do believe that it sounded like him, because they all sound like him, to me. Every every time I hear a British person, I'm like, which one of the three guys are you? Okay, let's see. How can we do this? So it's supposed to be sort of like a down tilted thing. So, yeah. I'm still keeping the shading in the middle. I think that's funny. The eyes can sort of focus. Yeah, that'll be funny. Okay. Let's keep the angle. That's another thing too. I'm missing out on Minecraft YouTubers? I've never seen them. I tried to play Minecraft once, and I died. I died of fall damage, and then I got so furious that there was fall damage in that game that I never played it again. I was like 12. Oh, we are cooking. We are cooking with fire now. Yeah, that looks fine. Look at him. He looks fine. He looks normal. He looks fine and normal and normal and fine. That's another thing too. I did these sketches like 5 months ago. They are old and decrepit, but they're pretty good marker for what I wanted, so I kept like past a certain point you just have to work with it, you know? Because it both would not be worth the effort and also would be a lot more work to redo it at this point. And so you just kind of got to truck forward and be like, you know what? No one's going to see them other than me. So if they're so messy that I can't tell, I just got to redo them. You just got to rock and roll with it, dude. But yeah, okay. So now I'll turn off the bottom layer. That one's already set at its opacity. I go up to lines, and then I can just line it from there. Shabba-dee, shabba-doo. There you go. Turn back up my freaking... Yeah, and I might do that for the other one too later, but not right now. Well, yeah, but like no one's gonna see him when it's done is what I mean. It's not gonna be a part of the finished piece, so past a certain point, it's like, who cares, you know? It's like worrying about like rough drafts for characters. It's like no one's gonna know. He is my favorite, by the way. I don't know if I've made that clear in the everything about me. He's my favorite. He's my baby boy. He's the worst. Mean Steve, though. Hey, listen. You have a point, and I won't pretend that you don't have a point. I spent weeks in a flurry drawing that man. I woke up weeks later. My friends and family were all concerned about me. I won't act like he doesn't have anything going on. He does. But my favorite remains. It's a good choice, though. Yeah, frame the picture of him. Yeah, I could see that. He's got his fans. I think the only time I've ever seen a picture framed like that was one time of like a character that like wasn't real, like it wasn't like a picture of a person or anything. It was one time on Twitter, I drew someone's OC and they liked it so much that they printed it out and they put it in a heart-shaped frame and they took a picture of it and they showed me and they were like, "Thanks." And I was like, if I knew you were gonna do that, I would have made it look a lot better. Just unaware. His head still looks too big. Whatever, I will fix it later. If it still bugs me later, I will fix it later. I gotta get to the rest of this. Oh, this is so I don't forget what I'm working with. Sometimes I make little notes to myself.
It's Dennis!
What are you talking about, man? You're eating the dog. Let's go. Eating the dog time. Aw, that's so sweet. You could have your little guy in it. And just look at your guy. Hold on. Give me half a second, I'll draw him. Just completely unfazed. Just completely unfazed. Him and his stupid little choker. Why'd you do this, Becky? Becky, quick question from the court. Why'd you do this? That'd be cute. Oh, check this out. That's very silly. That's very silly of you to do. Anyways, check this out. This is a pro strat gamer move. They won't show you this in school. Just use the circle tool for his eyes. Or you do if you're me, because you don't want to freaking spend forever drawing his stupid perfect circle-shaped eyes. Duck is different, because his eyes actually get expressive. This guy, you could just use circles. Who cares? Well, they're too far apart, actually. Let me move this one over. But yeah, you could just... No one will ever know. No one will ever know, and they'll be like, wow, how'd you get the perfect circle shape? You're like, I don't know, I just practice. Come on. There we go, thank you. Yeah, this one's also at a weird angle. But that's because that's for fun. I did that one on purpose. That's for the impact of the scene. Honestly, it is for the best. He is not worth drawing. He makes my hands hurt every time. And he's hard to draw for no reason. Sometimes I'll just straight up forget to draw him. And I just won't do it. Like if I'm if I think of a fun concept for my boys and I'm just drawing Duck and Yellow Guy having a fun time together, sometimes like I just forget he exists. Like he's not there in my head. I don't know what the hell. Like if I think of my favorite boys going to an amusement park together and having a blast, I can name like 5 things off the top of my head right now that they would be doing. First of all, Duck would be shooting those little squirty gun things that they have that let you win a prize, because it's the closest he will get to a shooting range legally in his life. And there's no way Yellow Guy doesn't win like an insane prize, but it's really ugly to everyone who's not him. Like it's like oozing blood and stuff. You know, just as a concept. What would he do at an amusement park? I don't know. Oh yeah, he's aiming the gun at the employee. He's aiming the gun at his best friend. He's aiming the gun at everybody. What would this guy do at an amusement park? I don't know. Like, don't ask me. I have no idea. I have no clue. I don't know. You asked me what these two would wear to an amusement park? Dude, I could draw that for hours. Oh my god, them in little amusement park outfits? So cute. What would he wear? I don't know. Nothing. I don't know. Nothing. I don't know. They put him in a stupid mascot costume. He's Snoopy. That way I don't have to draw him. I don't know. I'm bad at drawing him. I'm bad at coming up with ideas for him. I'm not good at it. I don't like him. If they were my children, he would be my least favorite. You know, you know how it is. I don't know. I see people who love him so much, and I don't get it. Just don't get it. And I don't think I ever will get it. That's fine, you know. So people look at my guy and they're like, I don't know how anyone could ever love that guy. He's the worst. The favoritism is palpable. I've been told that before. I've been told that before. Um, Sometimes if I have a cool new drawing of my sweet boys to show off, and I'm proud of it, and I show my mom, her immediate question is, well, where's the third one? She's like, it's three of them, not two. Where's the other guy? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. And I'll probably never know. I have a, I have a red guy plushie in my room, and I got him months and months and months ago, and I still haven't taken him out of the plastic, because I just don't know what to do with him. My little duck plushie, he lives on my bed, though. He lives in comfort and in luxury. This guy, I don't know where to put him. He's by my door. The reactions are like I'm admitting to war crimes. Listen, man, I'm just I'm just making him eat horrible things. What's wrong with that? It's not hate. I don't hate him. I just, I don't get him. I don't get the point of him. And, I think he has too many fans. For what he is, I think he has way too many fans. I, I don't think he's as complex as the other two. I don't think he's as fun as the other two. You know? I think he's... Clearly you don't like him either. That's true. That's true. I don't love him. I don't hate him. Um, but if there's one thing I'm banking on for season 2, if there's one thing I'm getting on my knees every night and praying for before I go to bed, it's an episode that's focused on my favorite boys and the other guy's like barely in it. I want him barely in it. I want. Hold on, let me do this. I want the two of them just going on grand adventures together. They like go to a Tesco's or something and fuck it up. Like just something real cool. That's all I want for season 2. And and Becky, I'm willing to give any amount of money to make this dream come true. Just I need it to happen. For my own sanity, for my own sake. Because I'm sick of seeing him. All I see, you go on TikTok, everyone's talking about him. You go on Twitter, everyone's talking about him, you know? I'm tired of it. Let's get other people in the chat, you know? Let's get crazy with it. Let's bring back Steve, you know? I'm not opposed to that. I'm taking all this time to draw him. I'm just bitching about him the whole time. Well, see, Clay Hill I don't think is ever going to happen. Because didn't they have, like, not marketing, but, like, copyright issues and all that? Clay Hill, I don't think I think that is a pipe dream. Just like how if they don't record it this next time, we're not going to get to see the drag show. It's just not going to happen. And I need to see that drag show. Shit sounds crazy. Oh my god, I hate his hair. Stop having hair, please. Can you do me a favor, big guy? Can you stop having hair? God, it's stupid. I don't even think I did his face right. His shoulders are not this high up, but whatever. Oh my god. Please. Go in the ground. Don't come back. Maybe I'll leave it at this. I'll make it more subtle. Also because I don't want to draw more lines on him. Draw him bald. Here you go. Here you go. His weird teeth, too. Anyways. He's got, like, snail eyes. Have you noticed his snail eyes? I think they're fun, actually. I think they're one of the most fun things about him is his weird snail eye. I wish he had more weird stuff. Because as it stands, I'm just drawing a guy. There he is. He's got, like, a weirdly fat neck, too. They all got real fat necks. It's a whole thing. There he is. There he is. There you go. I know! Isn't that so strange? They're way too high up. Like, everyone draws him like his eyes are here. They're not. They're up here, guys. Like, we need to get it together. It's like how everyone draws his hair stopping at his shoulders. It doesn't. I could do a 50-minute talk about the way people draw Red Guy not accurate to the way he actually looks. I feel like you've all bishified him in your head. His eyes are up this high. His hair does not stop at his shoulders. That's another thing. People make his hair way too short. It's much longer than that. It doesn't stop till his chest. It goes past his shoulders, actually. On both sides. It's bizarre. Like, guys, we need to get it together. Oh god, if he had a normal mouth, he would look crazy. Okay, enough of that. I don't want to look at him anymore, actually. I've decided. I don't want to see you anymore. Goodbye. I've had just about enough of you, big guy. Next shot is also big guy. No, it's not. Yay! No, no, I'm not making fun of, like, the guy in the suit. It's just... I think it's the felt on top of it that makes it look like he's got a fat neck. The fattest neck in the world. Yellow guy's also got a fat neck. It's a whole thing. Here's where I gotta add another layer. Can I get a drawing? Can I add and close? Thank you. Check this out. Here's another fun hack for all you kids at home. When you're drawing a table and it's just the top of the table, you don't have to do that either. You can also just get a circle and then just adjust that to the freaking perspective. It's great. You never draw another background table again. Yahoo. Yellow guy, yeah, he does. He's got a fat neck and he's got a wrinkly neck too. His neck is weirder. Cause okay, hold on, let me turn my stabilizer down. Cause yellow guy, he's got his big ol' nose, and then he's got his little eyes that are connected. Never forget, they're like almost like if you've ever drawn Veggie Tales. They're like Veggie Tales eyes. He belongs in born to be in Veggie Tales, forced to be in internet horror. He's got his big old cheeks, and then he's got the fattest, wrinkliest neck known to mankind, and it's got all kinds of folds in it. And then he's got little shoulders. He's got little baby shoulders. His little fat overall straps. And he's got the tiniest little baby hands. His hands are like smaller than his nose. It's crazy. And he's got ears. That's another thing. People always forget he has ears. And then they draw him without ears, and it looks really weird every time. And they're like, what's he missing? And I'm like, dog, his ears. You draw a red guy without ears? I would hope so. He doesn't have any. Oh god, if they were... That'd be really funny. Every season they reveal a new body part that red guy has. And next year it's gonna be the ears. We gotta see his ears. We gotta see his teeth. Then we gotta see his ears. And then season 4 we gotta see his nose. Season 5, I don't know. We gotta see his toes. Oh! That's kind of cute, actually. Hold on. Yeah, it's pretty cute. That's pretty cute, if I do say so myself. That's looking super cute. That's cute. Even little eyelashes like that. It's crazy. I never thought of that. That's super cute. I think I'm gonna leave his eyes blank for this. I think it'd be really funny. Oh my god, I forgot. I hate drawing his stupid hair. It's fine. It won't kill me. It'll just feel like it's killing me the whole time I'm doing it. Whoa, it's Bug! Oh my god, hi! Oh, oh god, oh. You don't even know. Okay, so, first of all, hi. Second of all, this is a short little animation I'm doing, based off a scene from It's Always Sunny. Have you ever seen It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia? Wait, let me get water. Okay, so check it. One of the writers who worked on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia worked on the Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared TV show, script-wise. So I was like, that's awesome, because they're both very dark comedy type shows. So I was thinking, what are two scenes that like intersect between these two, or that would be funny to do with one or the other's characters? I know it's fun trivia and it's great. And I came across this scene from Mac and Dennis Move to the Suburbs, which is an episode where two characters move to the suburbs and they are miserable together. And I thought that would be so funny with our married divorced couple of the year. And so I did that. And if you want, I can show you how far along it is. I've been working on it for a while. I think I've had the rough sketches done since like last year, and then I cleaned it up like 5 months ago, and then I'm finally inking it now because I got the hang of inking in this program. But yeah. Hold on, I can show you what I have so far.
Anything exciting happen at work today? Well, I called up there and they said you weren't even there.
Can we not talk about my day?
Sure. Perhaps we can talk about my day.
And how was your day?
Not great. You know, with the dog dying and all, but somehow old Mac pulled it together. He cooked for you, he cleaned for you. In fact, Dennis, everything I do for you.
What are you talking about, man?
I'm talking about everything I do for you, and everything you do for yourself. Sleeping in your car, eating at Applebee's.
You're spying on me?
Don't you turn this around on me. All you do is think about yourself. You didn't even notice that I switched up the mac and cheese.
Is that what this is about? The goddamn mac and cheese? Well, yeah, I noticed. You put meat hunks in it. Wow, hunks of meat.
Well, of course, Dennis would like Dennis.
What?
It's Dennis.
Who are you talking about?
You're eating the dog.
Great scene. I think he would. Actually, I've done a bit more than this. Because this whole scene's really funny to me. Hold on.
Oh, God, what is wrong with you?
I don't know. I guess it was just a cry for attention. You didn't even blink twice when I told you that the dog was dead.
I can't live with you anymore in this goddamn place. I'm out of here. I'm gonna go stay in a hotel.
Yeah, I think it's funny. I think it's funny, and I think he would do it. And I don't know, it's just a cry for attention. You didn't even blink twice when I told you that the dog was dead. I think that shit's so funny. Thank you. And it just feels like a fight they'd have. Oh, it's so funny. Exactly. Thank you. I always say he's on his leaving arc, and no one ever agrees with me. Thank you. I thought people would be really sensitive about it. So I kind of put off working on it for a while. And by really sensitive, I just mean there are some people who, if you don't treat them all like a very healthy nuclear family, they get upset for whatever reason. The canon deniers. No, I think what it is there's a lot of younger people who are into this show. And maybe it's like their first time with fandom, or it's their first time like interacting with the fan base, and they get very attached to their ideas, and there sort of isn't any more room for interpretation. And that's fine, I don't want to be ragging on kids or like making them upset. It's just, that's why I was like, this might not go over well. All he wants to do is leave. Exactly. He has such a thing for leaving. You know what? Let's sit around and talk about this. Red Guy has such a thing for leaving, and every time I talk about it, all the Red Guy fans are like, that's not true. I I have gone through it. I have watched the series so many times. In every single episode, he number one, takes every opportunity he can to leave the other two. And number two, he does it at least once every episode. At least once every episode, there is a moment where he leaves the other two. And like, really? Yeah. Um, some that I can remember right off the bat is in the Jobs episode, he is the first to separate himself from the group because of the phone call. He's like, is anybody going to answer that? Runs off into a room by himself. The other one that I noticed, weirdly enough, was in the transport episode when they get the car stuck in the junkyard and it breaks down. He's the first one to leave and get out of the car, and the other two stay in there. Duck and Yellow Guy stay in there in the back seat, and he just leaves them, which I think is crazy. But what like, they're in this crazy new environment that they've never seen anything like this before, and he's like, "Wow, fuck you guys, bye." But yeah, I think maybe it'll go over okay. I think maybe some people will hate this one. But at the end of the day, one of the writers from It's Always Sunny worked on this show, and they can never take that away from me. So Duck would never. Duck would never. Duck would never. Never in a million years would he. Yeah, he probably doesn't know any better. But, you know. I just don't get the people who act like that's not an aspect of his character that exists. You know what I mean? Like, um, one of my friends. Ooh, wrong brush. One of my friends made a really good fanfiction, and one of the like main key points of it was that like if they were to get the hell out of their weird situation, like Red Guy would bounce. And there were a lot of people who were like, I don't think so. And I'm like, do you really not? Like, I think he would bounce if there was any other option. I think he would bounce just for fun. I think I think if he had a choice, he would bounce. But I think if he like was even given the option, he's out of there. He's just skedaddling away. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Oh, thank you. It autosaves for me sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't, and I lose everything. Actually, this would look better if he was like gripping the table. Get your tiny, short perspective arm out of here. I guess, but like, that happened in transport, and he like did not stick around. He he straight left. I don't think that's a bad thing. I don't think it's a good thing, but I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's just a thing about him. Is that hey, you give me any kind of agency, I'm gonna bounce. I think it's funny. I think it's funny. I think it's incredibly funny in contrast with Duck's hyper, like, I wouldn't say controlling, and I wouldn't say possessive, uh, one-sided codependency. Like, super, like, we all need to stay in the same room or I'm gonna die. I think it's really funny. What's my favorite Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared scene? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, that's a good question. Oh, God. Oh, I didn't know you were gonna ask me questions. Oh, that's such a good question. Oh my God. Oh, holy shit. I've gotta say, I, I say it's my favorite because it's the one I quote the most. It would be the funeral scene in Death. It would be, I'm not your best friend. Yes, you are. We're close. Look, I'm leaving you all my stuff. Like, because I quote it so much, but really anything with Duck is probably my favorite scene. And there are a lot that I quote that are like sleeper hits that I don't really think about quoting until I've already done it. Like he's gone somewhere where he can find more friends, a festival. Be sure to leave us a rating on your way out. Stuff like that. It's a really good show. That's a very hard question. And my diary. Yeah. It's new. I just got it. Yes. That scene is. Well, I love that scene because that implies Duck goes to festivals, which I think is silly. Weirdly enough, I think the scene that expresses in Death that Red Guy actually cares about Duck is when he's being mean to Stain Edwards. But that's just my onion. I think that's the one that's like, you know what? He does care. Cause he's very. That's another thing too about him. He's very like. Oh, I gotta get a bigger brush size for this. Let's go 15 again. He's very. I know he cares about the other two. But I don't know that because he says it. I know that because of his actions. The thing about Red Guy, he's very, very quick to say something mean and to say something really fucking harsh. Like, no provocation, no prompting from anybody else. He's not even really mad at you, he'll just say it. And a part of that is like this weird thing he tries to do where he tries to emotionally distance himself from the other two a lot. Like, he's like, yeah, these are guys that I live with, and we've been to each other's birthdays and everything, and we sleep in the same bed, but like, I don't know anything about them, type of thing. He's very quick to say things like that. So at the funeral, he does that thing again where he's being emotionally distant and he tries to sort of talk things down. He's the little. What do we know about him? He's the littlest one, I guess. You know, what do we really? A great example of it also is in the family episode where he says that they shouldn't even be talking to each other because they don't really know each other, and that is something that is demonstrably false. They know each other really well, actually. Um, but it's easier for him to believe that this is not the place where he's meant to be, and that there's somewhere out there that's better suited to him if he ignores the connections that he has now, sort of thing. So he does that a lot. My guy copes in the opposite way, which is very funny. Where he's like, we know everything about each other, and also we're all family, and everyone loves each other, and I don't care if you guys say that you don't love me, because you obviously do. Which is like equally as delusional in the opposite direction, I feel. These two are very fun for me, because they're delusional in the exact opposite way of each other. I think I think Yellow Guy's the only one who's got his foot in the door of like reality, even remotely. He's the only one with like a measured take on their relationship, which is that we're friends and roommates. guess, yeah. But, like, emotionally, he's the most intelligent of the three for sure. It's bizarre. It is. I won't say it's the only kind of intelligence he has, because that's so mean to say, but he's definitely the most emotionally intelligent of the three. It's why he's, like, able to gel with people so easily and make new friends so easily, where the other two, like, really struggle. I could probably do this better, actually. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I'll do the next one. Because the next one's just a close-up. Oh, look at him, he looks like a blowfish. I don't think he's dumb, but I do think he's kind of absent-minded. Like, he's not really paying attention. Yeah, he's kind of, again, he's fun because he's kind of middle of the road. I think I'll draw on 15 and then scale it up. Oh, he looks so silly. Deep sea creature. Yeah. Kind of octopusy. Octopus-ish. Octopus-like, maybe. Well, I think they're all autistic, though, is the thing. They're all on the spectrum. None of them are safe. Excluding the teachers, actually. I think the teachers are just weird. I think the teachers are just weird people. Not even autistic, they're just strange. No, don't say that. No, 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 don't say that. No, no, no. Now it's just your statement. You just have to own it. Nobody even remembers that I said it. Now everyone has it on record that you said it. That's crazy. Imagine doing that to yourself. Couldn't be me. Could not be me. This is so fun. This is like when I used to do Join Me streams when I was like a little baby. Those are fun. Stream for like 5 hours. Get him! Get him! Kill him! Mods, ban. I don't have mods. But it'd be funny if I did. Ooh, it'd be fun if I... Ooh, I used to love animating Sweat because it was such like an easy thing to do. And I could honestly, if I do this right, I could make it look like it's sequential. Yeah, when I was little, I used to love animating Sweat. I used to love animating Tears because it's so... You just go along the lines. And then you do another one, and then it's like, where does it go? It goes in the continuation of the next one. Where do you think? You know? But he's got perspiration up here too. Just look over, see Bug getting bullied. Yeah, I'm like, our arts. I've never been to an art stream before. Are they supposed to be this quiet? Y'all want me to play you music? You kids want me to pull up Spotify? Yeah, well, this is funny. Maybe I could just do it like this. That kind of works. Anyways, you kids want me to pull up Lemon Demon on Spotify? Who is Camo Deal? Is that another Minecraft YouTuber I'm missing out on? I love doing that sometimes, and then I pretend that I'm that I'm making a YouTube poop video in like 2009. I just love to. Just like it's funny. Oh, Flip a Clip is good. He's not the one puking, Red Guy is. I get to draw him triumphant, actually. Oh, that's right, and I still have to draw his shadow for the other one. I draw triumphant for that too. Maybe if I can just... Can we see what the next frame looks like? Yeah, maybe I could just... Maybe I could just... And no one will notice. Yeah, it looks kind of cool, honestly. It looks kind of sick, I gotta tell you. It's very fun. It's a very fun thing to do. Yeah, he's not the one puking in the sink. Try not to care, but my feelings yeah. Hot tip for you kids, don't draw tabletops. Just use the circle tool. Don't fucking do it. You don't have to. And therefore you shouldn't. I love this sketch, actually. The sketch is great. But okay, I'll make it real. Oh shit, I kept this at 15. I gotta take it back down to 12. Maybe 13. I don't like doing inconsistent line weights. I like to keep them consistent, but sometimes, for short shots, I like to fuck around. First of all, thank you, Bug. Second of all, the issue in the episode is not just that it's dog, it's that it was their pet dog that they had got like a month before. Again, dark comedy, and a show about people who are not good people. But no, so the premise of the episode is that these two characters, Mac and Dennis, are living together in the suburbs, and like one of them sort of takes on the stereotypical like suburban wife role, and the other one takes on the like stereotypical suburban like husband role, and by the end of it they almost wind up killing each other. It's really funny in my opinion. But the big deal about the dog isn't just that it's dog, it's that it was their pet dog that they got like a month earlier. There's also an ongoing thing where their carbon monoxide alarm is going off the entire episode, but neither of them know what it is, so they don't know how to fix it. They also don't know how to get their garbage picked up. So they keep it all in one room and just like blast the room with air fresheners all the time. Um so the end of this clip actually I haven't animated yet. You can see like all this is unanimated and all of this is is them confronting the carbon monoxide thing. And it's just really funny. I'll get to it. I think I will wind up finishing this whole thing. My goal for it, coloring wise, is to put it in 5-tone grayscale and then run it through a gradient map. If it's cooked, then there's no issue. Well, the issue is that it was his dog also. I think it was his problem with it. But you know what? I'll get you guys I'll get you guys the clip and I'll post it in the chat. Don't even worry about it. I freaking I'll get it. I'll get it. I'll get it. Don't even worry. I'll get it. Anyways, no, very don't hug me, I'm scared coded. Very specifically these two coded, and I thought it was so funny. Dog. It's a good scene. You're eating the dog. Here you go. Here you go, friends. Have at it. Oh, yeah. Dude, I've been doing that for tables. I've also been doing that for red guy's eyes, because I don't want to draw them if I don't have to. I've just been doing circles. Just been using the circle tool like a maniac. Actually, should I make his eyes closed? That would be funnier. To me. Yeah, that's funnier to me. Actually, let's revamp your face, buddy boy. Thank you. I have been told before that I have a witch's laugh, and I think that's very silly. Yeah, look at him go. Him and his weird little fat neck. He's such a weird baby. He's such a weird baby. He is the worst husband in the world. Oh, oh. Unironically, hold on. Unironically, I've been working tirelessly for months on a hyper specific guide to drawing duck. And let me pull it up for you actually, because I have it in the Discord. Him specifically, both because people compliment me on it a lot and because I'm really leave their necks alone. um, both because people compliment me on it a lot and because it's so easy for me. I I I think drawing him is so easy and I love doing it. and it makes me happy. So hold on. Let me get it for you. Well, I'll get some of them because we don't have time to go over all of them. And let me put it on browser. Okay, maybe not. Hold on, I'll figure this out. There we go. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Well, here's some of it. Puppet anatomy lesson. Head circle, big ham hands, semicircle body shape. His feet, his legs are far apart, but they're not all the way like at the opposite ends of his body. They're sort of towards the middle, but not really. It's a whole thing. Don't worry. Yeah, he is. I'll talk you guys through. I have a whole... He's got big hands. Hold on, I have a whole thing on just his hands. He's got big hands. Like, in relation to his body, yes, but just in general, boy's got big hands. Oh, screenshot it, save it, don't even worry about it. I'm almost done with the last page, which is about his beak and how to draw it from different angles and the breakdown of its anatomy. And so once I get that done, I will be posting it. Don't even worry about it. I will not just keep these to myself. But no, I started these way back when I did that poll about which of the three is the hardest to draw. And everyone said duck, and I said, you're all crazy. And so I was like, it's not that hard. Let me make an in-depth guide on how to do it. And then there's a guide to his head and his eyes, and the difference between his eyes and red guy's eyes. I included pictures so that people see that I'm not just like bullshitting. That I've like that I do puppet studies often, and I study the show. No, I'm not, clearly, because I draw him and it looks like him. It's the beak that's making it hard? Okay. 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 Beak guide is coming out then. That was the other thing I was working on tonight. I was working on the beak guide and I was working on the animation. But you poor souls need the beak guide, apparently. What's the other one I did? Oh yeah, there's also his weird little neck. I did a whole thing on his neck. His weird little neck and his head. Because he hunches forward. And so his shoulders... No, I don't mind at all. I think that's very sweet. I think that's incredibly sweet. Thank you. No, anyways, he like hunches his head down, which is crazy because he's not tall. I'm not good at drawing animals either. I'm just good at drawing him. He spawns a neck sometimes, and when he does, it's still very chunky and very weird. Usually, though, he hunches forward, and so his shoulders kind of make an arch behind his head. And so, when you make the semicircle shape of his body, as described here, you see there's like a little dotted line that goes behind, so you just connect where his shoulders are. Keep that consistent, and you'll be able to plop his little head on there, and it'll look fine. He's so soft! He's so soft! No one ever draws him soft. How dare they? Oh, I know, he's my favorite. He's my favorite. He's literally... Oh my god, Sodi! Hi! Hi, Soder! They were asking me for the drawing duck guide, and so I started talking about that. Don't worry, I'm still doing the animation. Oh god, I have to show it to you all over again. Hi! But yeah, no, they were talking about how hard it is to draw a duck, and I pulled a real L Woods. Are any of you old enough to know what that means? It's okay. Anyways. So yeah, no, I was talking about the duck guide. The guide to duck. All things duck and duck related. Okay. Back to Toon Boom. Back to Toon Boom. And enough messing around. Yes, would you like to see what we have so far, Sodi? Oh, oh, don't get me started. Ooh, don't get me started. Ooh. When people draw him, like, with, like, a human woman body type, I'm always like, what are you doing? Don't do this to him. He's short and chumby. I can't have this be his legacy. He does not look like a swimsuit model. He can't. I was gonna say that's like drawing Red Guy like a swimsuit model, but everyone already does that, so. You know. I might redo the face. I'm not feeling the face on that one. I'll redo the sketch. It's fine. But not right now. Oh, don't get me started. Don't get me started. I still can't believe that there are no good fan fictions about that dress. Like, nobody did a 1920s AU, nobody did, like, a freaking cowboy AU, and did, like, a saloon theme with it, nobody did lounge singer even, like, nobody, they gave us that beautiful dress, with its beautiful accessories, and nobody had any creative input past that. They were just like, thanks, bye. We get a million fan fictions about them and jobs and them working. I could name you 5 fan fictions off the top of my head about Andy from episode 1. And we have nothing on that dress. We have nothing on that dress. The lack of creativity in this fan base drives me batty. It's like, guys, can we get it together for 5 seconds? Can we take episode 1 to heart? Can we get creative, guys? Guys, can we get creative, please? Please. Andy. Andy, God love him. He's very lovable, like, in the actual episode. I don't think he deserved what happened to him. I think he deserves to have lasagna with his child and live a good life. He's a lovable bloke. He didn't deserve any of that. Have I told you guys? I probably haven't because I don't like mentioning this stuff. But there is a Twitter comic that I follow religiously that is a Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared AU, where Duck and Red Guy are married, and also it all takes place in the universe created by episode 1 Jobs. And they're working, and also Red Guy's cheating on Duck with Andy, who has a child and a hot older brother. And like everyone in it canonically has abs, and it's still going. And at this point, I'm intrigued by the story. I'm fascinated by it. Because I want to see what's gonna happen when Duck finds out that Red Guy's been cheating on him for 30 days and nights with Andy. Number one. Number two, though, he's his boss, so what can he really do about it? Number three, though, he's Duck, so I don't know if that's gonna stop him. Um, Number four. It's on Twitter. If you want the link, I'll send it to you genuinely. Um, Yellow Guy has none of this drama, by the way. He is happily dating Claire in the background of like this entire comic, and I'm like, number one, you're not moved in with Claire, buddy. You're still going home at night with your two coworkers. For one, for two, do you know about this, buddy? Do you know that he's getting cheated on? And you're just not gonna tell him? Like, that's crazy. Um, but so I follow it religiously, and I really, God, I have, oh, and there's fan kids. At some point in the future, there are fan kids. I know because the artist posted designs of them, of Red Guy and Andy, and not anyone else, which is crazy to me, because that means that Red Guy has a baby with the guy he's cheating with, but not with the guy he's cheating on. So that's crazy. Stop. Okay. Okay. I'm just saying, it's fun out there. See, but like that's the kind of stuff people get creative about, and I'm like, I need y'all to. Can we get a fan fiction about the dress? Can we get Duck making Red Guy eat a dog? Can we get anything? Can we get fries? I think it's funny. I think it's great. I think that level of creative. I've said this before. I'm fascinated endlessly by people, and not in like a ooh cringe way. I'm fascinated by people who make like AUs of AUs on top of that, and they just like create their own little worlds that are like eventually so removed from the source material that you're like, why are you still tagging it as this? But I'm like fascinated by it. I was fascinated by it when it happened to Sans Undertale. I was fascinated by it in when it came to Wally Darling. And I was fascinated by it when it came to Red Guy. Unfortunately for me, a lot of it's Red Guy centric. No one's really making a lot of fun AUs of my guy, which honestly makes me want to scream and cry into my pillow at night, but that's fine. Ah, thank you. Also, Mafia AU. I have seen that one before. I have seen that one before. That one's crazy. The one where like Yellow Guy's like a mob boss's son. It's certainly an event. It is right up there with the. It is by the same creator, I believe, as the Cowboy AU, where Red Guy is wanted for murder, and Duck works in like one of those like ancient southern like saloons, I believe. And he has like 12 sisters. It's a whole thing. It's called like fan art and stuff. There again, there's like multitude. There's whole worlds out there, Ugh, I hate drawing his hair. I hate drawing his hair. Can't you just be bald for me? Can't you do me a favor and be bald, please? Oh, thank you. I talk like this every time I draw him. I also talk out loud every time I draw. I've never streamed it. I used to when I was little. I used to do a lot of art streams. But then join.me shut down and I stopped because I didn't have anywhere else to do it. Bubble guppies? Respectfully, how old are you? You watching Nick Jr. then coming onto my stream? Oh, I'm scrolling through AO3 every day, buddy. Every day. I have no standards for the things I will read. As long as I think it will be mildly interesting, I will do it. And I have found that even in the fan fictions that I hated with my whole heart, there's always like one element that I'm like, you know what, actually, polish that up a little bit. It's pretty good. You know? Whether it's like this characterization was good, I wish it was switched. You know, or like the pacing's nice. There's always something to love. But no, I will look at the most rancid Twitter stuff. I will look at the most rancid AO3 stuff. Because I'd rather know than not know. I love having obscure, terrible knowledge that haunts people. Like, there was a fan fiction that I read last night. It's new in the AO3 tag. You can probably still find it. Where Duck and Red Guy are human, and they are roommates, and they are going out. And here's the thing. I think this fan fiction would be really good. I really do, if the roles were swapped. And I'll explain to you why. Because in the fan fiction, um, number one, the premise of it is that Duck has been out for like a long time, like longer than he usually is, and Red Guy's freaking out worried about him. First of all, that would never happen. But the other way around, I think it would absolutely happen. I think if Red Guy was out for like 30 minutes longer than he said he would be, Duck's having a panic attack on the floor. He's freaking out. Um, then it turns out the reason he's gone is because he was cheating on him with a woman. And I don't believe that would ever happen. But I believe the opposite might. You know, I'm open to the idea of a bisexual Red Guy who would cheat on, because he would. Sorry, he would. He would cheat. Are you kidding me? And my point is further solidified later on in the fan fiction. So he comes home. He's got like lipstick on his collar. Red Guy's mad about it, and Duck's like, it is not a big deal. It was like a one night stand. Can you chill out? And Red Guy's like, no, actually, I cannot chill out, and I will not. He's like, we've known each other since college. We've been sleeping together. We live together. What are you talking about? Like, we're going out. And Duck's like, we didn't like establish that, so like we never said that, so like I didn't think we were going out. First of all, that's something Red Guy would pull. Absolutely. Are you kidding me? Second of all, Duck, I after their first kiss, I think would be like, so when we get married, what kind of house are you gonna want? And it's like their first date. That's the kind of guy I think he is. He's crazy, but not like that. Whereas Red guy would absolutely, absolutely. We didn't ever say that we were dating. Like, are you kidding me? He would so pull that. Mr. I don't really know you guys. Mr. We shouldn't really be talking to each other. Mr. I'm your best friend. No, I'm not. Like, come on. I think he would say that like after like they're like an hour into their first date. We shouldn't even really be talking to each other. We don't really know each other. That guy, you're telling me that guy is dedicated and freaking out and worried about where his partner is late at night? No, he isn't. No, he isn't. Don't lie to yourselves, people. We know what this is. Come on now. Why does Duck even like him? I have no idea. I I get why Red Guy likes Duck. Because I like Duck. So I'm like, yeah, he's the best. He's so cute. But when it comes to the other way around, I am truly stumped. I don't know why he would ever go out with him, but he wants what he wants. Freaking can't deny that. He's into him like crazy. I hate drawing backgrounds. It's fine. Like the Duck exiting Steve. Duck loves a man who doesn't give a shit about him. The less he cares, the better. That's his motto. I'm joking, but I wouldn't be surprised. Anyway, so yeah, no, I think every fan fiction, no matter how far it abstains from canon, there's always something good. Like that one, I truly believe it would be good if the roles were swapped. I would have read it and I would have been like, yeah, that would happen. And I would have come away with a better night. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's always nice when people have fun. In ways I don't understand. I've drawn this stupid goddamn stove more times than I can count. I've had enough of this stupid goddamn stove. I like have their stove memorized because I've freaking used reference images for it so much. Like I know this stove better than I know my own stove. He cares enough for the both of them. Sorry. That's really funny. He doesn't have to care about me because I care about him. He's like a teenage girl in a bad relationship. Yeah, heads up to having their whole kitchen layout memorized. That's what being a Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared fan will do to you. Start memorizing kitchens that aren't yours. And then they have this stupid blue tile up here, actually. I thought I remembered this right. I didn't. Stupid blue tile. That I believe is 2 and then 3. But I could be wrong. And it doesn't matter. Because I'm going to make it more than 3. Ooh. It was 18 plus? With the bubble guppies? crazy. Well, see, Bug, I don't have that issue, because I have all of the episodes saved on my computer in full HD. So if I want to see their kitchen, I just pull up their kitchen and I get an HD reference image. And I have used it more times than I can count. So I just... And then here's where they have their stupid knives. But I don't want to draw all those. If I leave it like this, no one will care. This... I care. This is a pretty long one. Damn it! God damn my ass. Yet they're babies. They're babies. Oh yeah, and then they got their stupid photograph up here. Nobody has figured out the symbolism of those photos, by the way. I'm haunted by that shit. Someone talked about it on Reddit once, and then no one ever talked about it again. Noise jump scare. I'm so sorry. Yeah, we started thinking about the morality of it. They're children, they're also fish. It's a whole thing. It's like every illegal thing. Is the calendar here or is the calendar there? Oh, fuck. Hold on, let me pull up my episode. Let me pull up my HD episode. The photo thing is crazy. I still have not gotten over, and I don't think I'll ever get over, how in electricity, there's the horse one, and then the one that's on fire, and then when they fix everything, it's the normal horse one again from about 3 episodes earlier. That shit's fucking scary. Well, okay. Let's get conspiratorial with this. Jason is also the name that's on Duck's clipboard in the transport episode when he's counting everything that's there. So either one of them is named Jason, or there's a thing in there called a Jason. I'm for the red guy Jason theory. I think it makes sense. One Jason. Also, that's kind of cute. Whatever. That's cute that he counts them by their name. That's cute to me. I think that's cute. Oh yeah, no, that shit's crazy. So the horse photo, I believe, I could be misremembering, but I believe it's from episode 3, the family episode. So at the beginning of episode 6, it's on fire. And then at the very end, when they fix everything, it's back to normal. Fucking crazy. Anyways, hold on, I'm looking at their kitchen. Their stupid kitchen. Okay. This is way lower. Comes to like here. I was right that the knives are right there. And the photos right there. And then right here is like a weird thing of like utensils. I got it. I'm on it. I'm on the job. His name is I believe it is. Because when they press the symbol on the thing that's his name, it just makes like a screaming noise. And I think that's funny. We got Scream, we got Jason, and we got Pig Boy. Or I don't know, what would Yellow Guy's name be? The only other one we've heard is David, but everybody thinks he's David. I think it'd be boring if he was David. I think it should be someone else. I think it'd be funny at this point if Duck was David. After a whole episode of being like, he's not David. I was like, actually, you know what? He is David. He is called David, actually. They have like 3 different spatulas. For what fucking purpose, my guys? Who's in here baking cakes? Crafting cookies. Dennis the Menace. Yeah, but see, I think David is what everyone expects. So that's why I don't think that's what that's God, it's me, I'm David. I think David is what everyone expects, so that's why I think if they ever got their names revealed, um, Becky and Joe would be like, we're not gonna name him David. Because Becky and Joe are fucking crazy. I don't think it's a bad name. I don't think it's a name that doesn't suit him. I think it's not what they're gonna go with, because they're crazy. Because, like, Red Guy is Jason. No one's calling him Jason. No one would ever call him Jason. Like, that's out of left field. And that's more something that they would do. So that's why I'm more inclined to believe that they would name him Jason. I think I think it'd be really funny if Yellow Guy was named like Alex or something. Like something that did not have to do with the letter on it at all. Yeah, that's Alexander. He's got a D on his shorts. We still don't know why. Okay, time to draw him puking. Oh, oh no. Oh no. Yeah, that's the other thing. Duck humanizations. I love them all so much. Um, but the ones where he's very skinny, I'm concerned for him. I'm like, are you letting him eat? That's my only thought. But I love them all dearly. In a similar regard, I think I've only liked like 2 Red Guy ones. Like I liked them all fine, but there's only 2 where I was like, whoa, you know. But see, that's a hard threshold to pass for me because I already don't like him too much. I'm not a big fan. Would you guys eat his delicious homemade curry? Of course! It's not even a question. This is us after eating the delicious homemade curry. I wish he would stop having hair. Can you do me a favor and be bald? Please? For me? Ugh. If he threw up, do you think it'd get in his hair? It's probably unavoidable, but It's not nice to think about. No, that didn't look the way I wanted it to. I wanted it to be more like... There we go. There we go. Ugh. 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 He doesn't even take showers, he takes baths, is the other thing. He's not even washing after himself right. He takes baths with his pals, you fake fans. Yeah, that's another thing that's crazy to me, is that they doubled down on that being canon. Because not only is that confirmed in the show that they bathed together, they made a t-shirt out of it. I have the t-shirt, I'm not complaining, no one's gonna talk about how weird this is. They just all bathe together. Like, that's the thing too, some people are like, they're just roommates. I'm like, no, they have something weirder going on. I don't know what it is, but like, I wouldn't bathe with my roommates. Dude, I live with my family, I wouldn't even bathe with them. Like, where are we right now? You know? What's going on with them? No one ever mentions it. We all just act like it's part of our daily routines. Ew, I have to draw his butt. Oh no, I forgot about this. You could tell I even hated sketching it. Oh. I forgot. Forgot that this was a back angle. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. That's awful. No one should say that over that shirt. It's a good shirt. I wear it to sleep. So that when I wake up I can remind myself what time it is. Does he have cheeks? Do I give him cheeks? So many decisions. I'll make them flat for now. You'll earn them. With hard labor. Well, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Yeah, that looks right. Yeah, that feels right. Well, see, not only do I not have to draw it, I don't want to. Here, you know what? Just for you guys. Oh my god. Holy Christ. I got possessed. Okay, anyways, back to this. There you go. Are you happy? Are you all satisfied with yourselves? Thank you. And now he gets deleted by this cold, cruel world who did not want him in it. Goodbye forever. Okay. Back to drawing my beautiful baby boy. I think I'll just draw him on another layer. Who cares? Who even cares? I guess I cares. Okay. Fucking, I guess we can't do that. Barely any angles of him turned around. Well, see, that doesn't seem fair. I say that like there's ass shots of Duck. There isn't. So you know what? That is fair. They said no puppet ass for anyone. For anyone at all. That's too big. There we go. That's my beautiful boy. There you go! This big ass shoulder. Big ass hands. Duck with a tail would be so cute. Oh my god, that would be so cute. I had a dream last night. I had a dream last night about him with a tail, and it was the best thing in the world. I woke up sad that it wasn't real. I want it so bad. Though, if we're gonna be real canon truthers about this, we've never seen him without pants on. So we don't know that this, and when we have, it's only been from the front. So this is not a foregone conclusion, my friends. We still have the ultimate possibility upon us. I wouldn't give up hope just yet. I dream about Duck every night. How dare you? How dare you? He's my favorite. Well, because I could think of two scenes right off the back where he doesn't have pants. And that is in the stress sequence in Jobs. He's like chilling on the beach and he's just like naked. He's just chilling naked. Like, I don't know why they did that, but they did. Like, it's real. You could go look. And then the other one I could think of is in the really old photo from episode 1. That's like the three of them like hugging and there's like mountains in the background. Duck only has a blazer on in that and it's wide open and he also isn't wearing pants. Like, it's really bizarre. He's just like commandoing. He's just going commando. I mean, if we're just talking about him with his pants off, we have those two examples, and then we have also the picture that they keep in the kitchen, for whatever fucking reason, of him on a jet ski, and he's wearing like a red Speedo. And he's like that. And he's so happy to be there. Like, I'm not joking. You can see it in family, you can see it in electricity, you can see it in death. Like, it is a consistent fixture that they have in the kitchen of think he does care a little bit, otherwise he wouldn't wear clothes. But he does. But yeah, no, it's like a permanent fixture in their kitchen that they just have a picture of him on a jet ski. Which, go off, King. Remind these bitches who runs the show. But, I do think it's an odd place to have a photo of your roommate on a jet ski. Why did I even draw these fucking drawers? I'm just gonna be covered up by his big noggin. Big fat head. Why did I even draw this background? It's all just gonna get covered up by your big fat head. Can't even see it anymore. Looks like it's not even there. Oh, oh, enough, enough. We can't, we can't, we can't, we can't. That's a cursed name. That's a cursed name. And I will not utter it, and I will not. One time, I was sleeping, and I remembered that that happened, and that it was canonical, and I laughed so hard that I woke up in like a daze. Like tears running down my face, like still laughing. That's how badly that affected me. You ever see something so bad you wake up laughing? I have. And his name starts with an M. Alright. I think this will be the last frame I do, because my arm is getting tired. This is a lot of fun. Yeah, we're gonna do some squash and stretch on his little eyeballs. Because he's rolling his eyes. But I think it'll be funny. Fuck, I gotta stop including their tablecloth. I hate drawing it. It's so stupid. God damn, it never looks right. Unfortunately, it was, yeah. The first and only clip. I haven't seen anything else. Oi, 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 oi. Yeah, this will be the last one. My arm's hurting. Why did I even draw his hand all the way down here? Whatever. Yeah, no, that was the first wakey wakey clip I ever saw. And I also haven't seen anything else. I probably should, because I I want to draw Duck in his horrible situationship. The first one, not the second. And I think it'd be really funny if I knew how Kellen Goff sounded when he did that voice. So I had a clear image in my head. I think it'd be funny. I think it'd be really funny. The range on that man, by the way. Incredible. I hate drawing your stupid hair. I hate drawing your stupid hair. Oh, it's okay. He will be dead one day. I should probably do it like this. Yeah, that would look a lot better. Alright. You've convinced me. You've made a great argument. Fucking Christ. Fuck, I hate drawing your stupid hair. It's fine. Oh my god! Lulu! Hi! Lulu, my dear friend, my compatriot, I'm sorry you had to hear me going demon mode. I'm sorry you showed up and I was immediately possessed. Oh, they're just happy to be here. I'm drawing evil things for an evil cause, which I will show you guys when I'm done with this frame. Because unfortunately this will be my last, and then I'm done because it's making my hand hurt. And I've been at this for a while. But this was fun. I like that you guys can actually comment this time, so I'll probably do this again soon. Because last time I did Picardo and nobody could comment. And I was just sitting there waiting for comments, and nobody commented. He's so evil. I love him. You're allowed to go demon mode if you want to. Yay! I will once I get back to drawing his. Oh, I don't even want to look at his hair. I don't even want to look at it. I don't want to look at it. I just want to look at my beautiful baby boy. Look at him. Oh, my beautiful baby. He's my baby. He's such a cute boy. He's so ugly. Yeah, I heard that a lot. I heard that it wasn't letting people make accounts, and that made me so sad. Um, because I wanted to talk to you guys. Like, that was one of the main reasons I loved streaming when I was younger. I would do it on, join.me, and it was really fun, and it was really great, and I loved talking to people while I was drawing. And, you know, I didn't do it for a long time, because the only way you could do it was, like, Twitch, and I don't like giving money to Amazon if I can help it. And I usually can, because, the way they treat their workers and everything, I'm not a big fan of it, so. I don't buy anything off Amazon, I don't watch anything on Amazon, I don't do any of that, so I didn't want to do that with Twitch. So, I didn't stream for a really long time. But listen, I have thought so thoroughly about a duck just one. I just need a duck episode. It's all. I just need a duck episode. Just a duck-centric episode, please. Please, that's all I need for season 2. Please, Becky. Please. Becky, please, I will pay you money. I will pay you all the money in my bank account, Becky, please, if I just get one episode of my favorite boy, and it's just him. Get the other guys out of there. Yellow guy can show up sometimes. And that's it. That's it. That's all I want. But that's okay, because if I feel that way, I can just go watch my favorite episode, Death, which is almost that, if you skip around the parts that don't matter. Yeah, Amazon bought Twitch, like, a while ago. So yeah. No, I've never used Twitch. I've never been on Twitch. A lot of the Twitch streamers I do watch, I also do watch on YouTube. Plus, it's more likely that you guys will have, like, YouTube accounts than anything else, so that's, you know, one less thing to worry about, as opposed to Picardo, which doesn't let you do anything. It's fine. It's so fine right now. It's never been more fine. It's oh, it's so fine. I hate drawing him. Oh my god, I keep doing it. What? Death is my favorite episode. Well, Jobs is also good. Jobs is really good. I think it's incredible as like a baseline. I think it was a fantastic starter for setting the scene, the stakes, and the tone of the new show in comparison with the web series. I really do. Like, I think it's a phenomenal starter. Phenomenal. Oh, I hate his hair. Maybe if I... Maybe... No. No, I already hate it. That's pretty good. Okay. I can rock with this. Come on, big guy, don't give me trouble. Don't you do it. I already don't like you. Don't make me like you less. Okay, yeah, here we go! I have to make deals with him and beg with him, otherwise he doesn't do anything. He doesn't do anything. Okay, I'll leave it. I'll leave it. I'll leave it as is. I'll leave it as is. I don't want to make things worse. Okay. Alright. Oh, friendship is another great one. Ugh. Death was not when I was beginning to believe Duck was the best. When he said in Jobs, hello freak, attention freaks, it's me, I was done. I was like, this is my favorite character. I started to like him when he was like, I'm the best one, and then attention freaks, it's me. I was like, I'm sold. I will follow you to the ends of the earth, you strange, evil little man. Anyways, okay, Jason snack time. Here you go, you all want more Jason. Ugh. How does he... Number one fluffy bird drawer who doesn't want to think about how they kiss. Not because it ruins the magic or the puppetry, but because I don't want to think about how his mouth works, and I am disgusted at the thought. You all want to know why I haven't drawn them kissing in detail? That's why. I don't want to think about this. There's your stupid Jason snack. It could be his name, Lulu. We just don't know. I thought it was gonna be a cigarette. We can make it one. We can make it one. What do they say in England? Chuffin' fat darts or whatever? Is that what they say? Look at him chuff. Alright. I'll show you guys what we have so far, and then sadly I must depart to go eat my midnight dinner. So I explained this earlier. I will explain it again. I'll probably take off the sketch layers, honestly, because we don't need those right now. I explained this last time. I'll explain it again. This is a clip from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Because one of the writers who works on It's Always Sunny also worked on the Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared TV show. And I thought that was very interesting. And so I went looking through It's Always Sunny to see if there were any clips that fit our guys. And there was this one from Mac and Dennis Live in the Suburbs. Something like that. Mac and Dennis in the Suburbs, Mac and Dennis Live in the Suburbs. Where these two characters live in the suburbs together and they hate it and they hate each other and they set off the carbon monoxide alarm in their house and they don't know how to turn it off. Anyways, so I found one of those and this is what I have so far. I've been working on it for like ever.
Anything exciting happen at work today? Well, I called up there and they said you weren't even there.
Can we not talk about my day?
Sure. Perhaps we can talk about my day.
And how was your day?
Not great. You know, with the dog dying and all, but somehow old Mac pulled it together. He cooked for you, he cleaned for you. In fact, Dennis, everything I do for you.
What are you talking about, man?
I'm talking about everything I do for you, and everything you do for yourself. Sleeping in your car, eating at Applebee's.
You been spying on me?
Don't you turn this around on me. All you do is think about yourself. You didn't even notice that I switched up the mac and cheese.
Is that what this is about? The goddamn mac and cheese? Well, yeah, I noticed. You put meat hunks in it. Wow, hunks of meat.
Well, of course, Dennis would like Dennis.
What?
It's Dennis.
What are you talking about?
You're eating the dog.
And then we have where we are now. Yeah. Well, thank you guys so much for coming. Even though sadly I must depart. This was a lot of fun. I'll definitely do it again. Ow. Thank you. No, I went crazy with it. I wanted it to give the feeling of like a horror anime. Like when things are going crazy in an anime. And the perspective gets all warped and crazy. That was what I was going for. Anyways, thank you guys. Oh, don't worry, Lulu. Next time I'll tell you ahead of time when I'm starting it. Anyways, thank you guys. Love you. Bye.